Morning. When I was on this morning a couple of weeks ago talking about being, the older single woman and still dating younger men, Holly actually asked me how do I do it? How do you keep going? And I think one of the things that's overlooked, well, probably not overlooked, but not a lot of us try to keep it up, is fitness. And one of the things I've learned that as you get older, obviously, it doesn't matter who you are, everything unfortunately does begin to head south in quite a major way. And it's not about being skinny, because I'm clearly not a skinny person. It's all about keeping a level of fitness that enables you to have energy. And it's not about being young. It's about giving off a youthful sort of glow, if you like. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 90 and still have a youthful spirit. And I think that's probably what I have, is maybe that youthful spirit. And I think everybody you talk to, when they look in the mirror, they're always shocked, because in here, they're still 20 or 25. And that really is how it works psychologically for us. So the best thing you can do is to maximise on how you feel about yourself, is to keep your best self going. And some days that's going to be tough. I'm dressed, as you can see, pigtails at the ready. I've got my workout trousers on, and I'm off to a outdoor TRX class, which is one form of training that I find quite useful because it's strengthening. You're not doing a massive amount of jumping up and down, which means that, joints and things don't, because I've got a problem knee, a problem back, I've got things wrong with me, but as long as I keep on top of my fitness, none of these things trouble me more than on the odd occasion when maybe I've overdanced or twisted it or had too much champagne and, fallen on the floor, which has happened, of course. So I think the most important thing to remember, ladies, is to try and get a level of fitness going. Walking, of course, has become, standard now since COVID. We've all been walking for miles because there was nothing else to do. And this is a good level of fitness, just, good way of starting fitness. And even if you can't run, and I can't run because of my physical problems, but, walking, getting out in the fresh air, and maybe a strengthening class or something to strengthen the joints and the muscles. Best thing you can do for fitness. And don't forget your pelvic floor, because nothing annoys me more than those adverts. I know some people do need the tenor lady. I know that is true. People have conditions, and I'm not, knocking the product. I'm sure it's great. But to imply that the only way, to handle a weak pelvic floor is to actually just just let it happen, I find really annoying, because speaking personally as a woman who's had 4 children, your pelvic floor can be just as good as when you were 20. Mine certainly is. And obviously it helps you out in other areas. A good pelvic floor is not to be scoffed at, ladies. So don't think that, you have to, it just comes with age. It actually doesn't. And a lot of things don't come with age. Stop beating yourself up about how old you are, and just concentrate on being the best version of yourself you can. And keeping fit is one way of doing that. So whatever the day comes, like today, you have to gear yourself up. You'd much rather be laying on the sofa watching a box set, but that's not going to do you any good. In order to keep up a youthful energy about yourself, fitness is one way to do that. I'll talk to you about all the other things, that one can have done another day. But today, get your shoes on and get active. And don't forget your pelvic floor. That's all for today. Speak to you another time. See you soon.